See. I had a previous question on why rebounds happen after you get done dieting. That is a really common issue, and anyone who's done a ketogenic or back in the day did Atkins diets, things like that, the the biggest thing that happens there is as you cut out carbohydrates and lower calories in general, as the calories get cut, then you're going to be dropping carbohydrates most likely. Um, After a certain amount of time, just a matter of a week or two, you start to become really sensitive to insulin releases, and insulin is a storage hormone. It's actually the most anabolic hormone in the body because it helps facilitate growth and recovery so much. So when you get insulin sensitive, you take in a small amount of carbohydrates, particularly, then you're going to have a really big insulin spike. And every nutrient that is in your bloodstream is going to be subject to being pulled in and stored as quickly as possible. So if you have a lot of lipids in your bloodstream or fats, then you're going to end up pulling those into storage as well. So that's why we have very low fat, high carbohydrate meals after training, because we want that insulin response to pull that blood glucose into the muscles, turn it into muscle glycogen, and that helps speed up the recovery process a ton. But if you have a ton of fat in there, that's also going to get pulled out of the bloodstream and stored. Um, when you have those diets that cut out the carbohydrates so much, and a ketogenic or Atkins diet is supposed to be like a long-term solution, it's not going to end up being that way for most everyone. You lose the weight and then you want to start eating again, and as soon as you start eating, you have this massive blow back up and you gain a bunch of weight back. If you lost 20 pounds, you'll probably gain 10 of it back almost immediately. But a lot of that was water retention from the muscle glycogen not being in your muscles anymore. My dog almost knocked over a lamp. But that's one of the big reasons you see such big rebounds after those kinds of diets, and it kind of hurts the long-term sustainability of those approaches.